我的日照超级高，澳洲的东西在这上，还有一些对，他们放进去在一个，
It's Friday again. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday again. I thought the hands of time would change me, and I'd be over this by now. Yeah, it's been too long since we got crazy. I'm lucky spinning out. I'm counting down till Friday come. I'm gonna do too much. No, I'm all in my bag, this clutch. Feeling it. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, endless weekend on a wave, yeah. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, it's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, weekend. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, weekend. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday.
I'm going to have to guys with the link to the after.
Wanna feel that bass vibrating through the floor. So keep it playing. I'm on a wave.
What's the thing? I mean, you never really done it before. You always try to be honest with you, but then not.
We want that weekend. We want that weekend. We want that weekend. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday weekend. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then.
Yeah. One party there.
Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, endless weekend on a wave. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday weekend. It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday then.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what?
It's Friday.
Okay, on still right. That's right. Okay, that's still on left. Oh, should I continue? Yeah, you can front.
We're live, bro.
Oh, Chad, what's up, baby? Sorry, this one just got, whoa.
What is that echo?
What is that echo? Can you hear it now?
I can still hear the echo. Let me just check it out real quick.
What is that? Oh, my word.
You do your thing. I'll sort it out over here in the meantime.
Yeah, Chad, sorry, we're going to sort that one out very quickly. We're obviously going to try to figure out what the... Oh, hold on.
Discord.
Yeah, I think Discord just checked the...
Let me just check here.
Wait, there we go. Ah, there we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
Morning, Chad.
Right. Morning, Chad. You guys can see we have got the Zulu trader here today.
I'm replacing Chris for a couple.
Yeah, just replacing Chris for a bit. He will be a bit later. He's just finishing up a meeting and stuff. So we're just going to run through the analysis together, guys, and then we're going to get into it. So we'll do a quick analysis from my side, and then I'm sure Chris is pretty much on the same page as me. But we're going to machine gun everything, and then we'll just get into it. But today, going to be an interesting one, guys, already. Let's just check the market news. Obviously, I'm sure we're all aware, baby, it is NFP day. So markets today, we know what's coming. It's going to be a tough one, but all that volatility is going to come in here. 330, that's what we're watching for. NFP and unemployment rates, that is the big daddy today. So that's what we're going to be watching out for. Other than that, we should be pretty easy on the day. So let's get into it, guys. So on the day with the dollar, we are bearish. So remember we said to you guys yesterday, this was going to be the battleground over here for the dollar. Why was that? Because we had this highs. We wanted to take, once Chris and I, we both said to you guys, we want to be breaking this, but closing above. So there's our previous high. We need to obviously have that change of character. We need to be breaking that. But again, I don't want to break like this because yes, we broke it with a wick, but we still closed a little bit under it on basically on the money, if you want to say that, with the candle body. That to me, I said, was going to probably be a lot of fake outs, guys thinking we were going to be going bullish. So again, the fact we waited there, we got that bearish momentum coming in. All the fundamentals this week, we did see that bearish trend coming in on the dollar. Same as yesterday, actually coming out in dollar strength. But if you guys were in New York session, I told you guys I was thinking that was going to be pretty much a fake out. I didn't trust that news release coming out. It didn't really break the minimum or the maximum, so it wasn't something we had to watch out for. And you can see how we literally just flashed after that on the day. Basically coming back up with that key level. So what I'm going to look for today is, now that we've broke below, to come back for that retest to trade down to the pivot again on the day. Expect again massive volatility. We're going to get some moves like this today on the dollar purely because of NFP. So that's what we're going to stay for. Again, all dollar pairs, dollar crossovers, I can tell you now, they will most likely have that consolidation today. So you can see we had literally the breakdown, trading back up. Obviously that sets our Asia lows, Asia highs to go get the pivot, the EQ to go get that key level. But then again, that means Asia highs untested, Asia lows untested, and we can see that flush come in. I've always said to you guys, and I've been saying it to you again, when we go back to the daily, there's a trend when dollar starts gapping down in the morning, it shows us that bearish momentum. We gap down again today, so that's already another confluency to add to that one. So be very careful trading the dollar, especially if you're looking for dollar strength. All right, so going over to gold, guys. Whoa, this baby's gonna move today. So we've been calling this from the week already. On Wednesday we had it there, that bullish momentum. Yesterday we were bullish, and today we've got that turnaround. So what we want to see here, guys, is you've got these highs of the week. So that's what we want to watch out for, to break, to really start flipping bullish. But over here, we've got that intra-level structure. So this is what we want to be monitoring for the day. You can see how we've been holding this. This area has become a zone for the markets to trade off of the whole week. You can see this. We keep coming back to this zone, this POR for us. So again, trading back above here, very simple. What I would love to see on the day is most likely come down, test those Asia lows to come back up. You got the daily pivot here, your EQ here, and they are literally all on the daily open. So what does that tell us, guys? When you've got all of that, your EQ, your daily pivot, your POR, everything is flush on market open, I guarantee there's going to be a big move today. I guarantee you that one. And again, we know that's NFP, so I think this NFP is going to be a banger today. But alright, so again, I'll say come down for Asia lows to literally get back here and consolidate around this area till NFP, and then we'll start seeing that breakout. Which way it is going to be, I don't know. That one's for you guys to figure out. But alright, guys, so let's just say gold, these markets, unless I can get in here at the lows, I will start to look to go long on the day. So if we can break down, test those Asia lows and hold them, even if we maybe take them, sweep them, get back above, this is when I'm going to look to go long, and I'll probably hold that trade for the day. UJ, let's jump over there. So UJ, alright, guys, now this is what we're going to talk about. UJ, I said to you guys, is going to sweep. This thing is going to crash. So already now, if we were to go to the daily, I'm going to tell you guys, this is probably going to be my target area over here. Let's just mark that one out. We're going to go daily, daily lows. Why is my thing changing all the time? Okay. Daily lows. I have no clue what is going on with this keyboard right now. Daily lows. Okay, so we can see that area over there. Now, why am I so confident in that one? Because guys, this is just your complete mix of things. So fundamentally, I am bearish on the dollar. I'm being telling you guys, I've got that bearish momentum for dollar. Now with BOJ coming out yesterday that they have been talking about the change of policy coming in. So that is what brought in all that yen strength. So that means I'm very, very bullish on the yen. I'm bearish on the dollar. So that's why we can just see this happen the whole time. Very, very simple to understand and to read. So very clear market. If you're going to try flash this, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you've got insurance on your accounts because you're going to blow some things today. But alright, we are now trading up here, guys. Already at the Asia high. So what I would love to see here, we can get the pivot to EQ. If we can possibly get some bearish momentum, get that AD flipping as she's holding literally on the money right now. Possibly from Asia highs. We can start rejecting there. I'm going to look to go short. And again, same thing. I will let this trade run for the day. If I get in on a dollar pair today, guys, I promise you, if I get in on my dollar pairs, I'm holding these things. Alright. That is a little thing for you guys, but I will be holding these trades for the whole day. If I can get it nice and running, I will have break even at stop loss at break even, and I'm going to let these trades run. So that is just the thing. We're going to really see if we can get a trade here, because these are going to be some naughty ones today. I can guarantee you guys that. So let's go over to EU. Same thing, guys. EU turning bullish. So we've been talking about this. We can see this zone perfectly over here, what we were looking for. We can see how market reacts off here. So in the past, if we look left, we broke, we retested, continued down. Okay, very simple. Now this time around, we traded up, rejected. We broke out, we came back for that retest. So very, very simple. Break, retest, guys. And again, you'll see that lines up on your fib. So that's also a guaranteed area why we can back that one. If I'm correct, so let's just see. I think I took it on the daily where it lined up perfectly. We'll do that to the highs. Yeah, there we go. So you can see your breakaway zone that we were going to monitor is literally on the 61. But I think I might have taken it from this. I don't know where I took it from. Where was the breakaway candle? I think I took it on the weekly maybe. Let's just see here. I think I might have taken it on the weekly candle, that breakaway. Yeah, there, because I can see how the 50, it's in between there. Yeah, so I took it on the weekly candle, sorry. Alright, guys, but let's see there. Let's just clear that one up. So EU, we are going to be bullish again, going opposite directions here. So what are we seeing here, guys? Firstly, if we are going to start trading below that zone, very simple. What are we going to look for? Let's just go into the 30 so you guys can see exactly what we are looking at. We are either want to be seeing this thing, it must go down to this area and hold to trade back up. But again, for me, I think we might find some support at like these lows over there, like we are already now. These type of areas, that's what we're going to be looking for. But I won't take a trade over here. I don't want to jump the gun. I will wait for us to get back in Asia lows, be trading above this level, look for that support, trade back above. Because the thing is, we are bearish now on the 80. So waiting for this momentum to get back above here, showing us the bulls are coming in, they're stepping into the party. That's also going to allow us time for the 80s to start crossing over, the EMAs to start crossing over. So everything should be sticking to our bias and our trade plan. Our daily setups bias, EMAs will be bullish, 80 will be bullish. We can take an area of support, allowing us to get that leverage on the trade, and we can trade upwards from there. So that's what I'm going to be watching for EU, so we can actually set an alert here once we get back above there. Let's actually just set that now. We can do that quickly. I'm going to wait for the EQ on UJ. I've got a funny feeling we might get that, but otherwise if we start coming down, we'll also have that there. Gold, let's set those alerts over here, guys. Let's go Asia lows. That's what we're going to watch out for. Okay, DXY, I think let's set an alert. We have it at that key level. I think that's most likely, so we'll leave that one there for now. EJ, very, very similar, guys. Yen pairs in general are very, very bearish. So again, I will not be looking long. EJ does come down, tested this key level of ours, so we can see exactly where that volume and momentum is coming in from, reacting off the 200. So when we start dropping down, you guys are going to see the momentum we had definitely starting to slow down. Maybe causing a little bit of consolidation, but we will see what happens here. Our Asia high has been at the top, our Asia low has been here. So if we go for Asia lows, we are breaking out of the zone. But I am bearish on the yen pairs. So again, I will not be looking for any of that. What I will be looking for is those selling points, same as UJ. Daily pivot EQ untested. So straight away, I know if we are holding Asia highs, we've done this the whole day. I want to now break, get above Asia highs, get that EQ, the pivot, take that flush, get back under, sell off. Very, very simple. All right. So we'll set your Asia highs, see where we can start trading above there, get into that daily pivot, and we can look there. But you guys, we are flying at
Yo,
this
chat.
rate.
I gotta go. Sorry, Keeks. I just want to say bye to chat.
Nah.
I didn't even get a word in. I had my analysis ready and everything. But I'll catch you guys. Hey, I was just filling in for Chris. Peace out.
Yeah, guys. I'm nearly done, so we'll just continue flying through this quickly, and then Chris can actually run through his pairs for you while he's still got a sign in and everything. But let's just carry on, yeah, guys. GU, we are bullish. So again, I'm bearish on the dollar. So obviously our crossover pairs I'm going to be bullish on. So again, we are causing this little consolidation. Again, no surprise. This is what we're talking about. The 4 hour, you can see. So on the 4 hour on GU, this is where it gets interesting. We have these zones over here. Let me just open this one up a bit so I can pull this over. You can see that breakaway zone. So we broke away, and I think this is what's going to catch a lot of people. Once you can see when we held this as support, back we broke, retested, continue lower. We broke above. This would have, I think, killed a lot of people, all this momentum, if they didn't wait for closures. Got yeah, broke him up. Now we came back for the retest, and this thing is still pulling down. So we've seen it do this with these massive wicks. If this, I would rather wait for this 4 hour to close. If this 4 hour gets back above here and holds the support, I will look to go long and continue it up. That will be a beautiful trade. Also, if you get that nice wick and body closure over here, then you will see also, what will that be? That is your perfect inverse shoulder, head, shoulder, and there you go. So we're just going to wait for that and see how that plays out. GJ, let's go over here. GJ, I'm also bearish. Obviously, again, yen pairs are just, you do not want to try fade them now. 4 hour, we can't see there. 1 hour, same thing. So right, I think this is the same. All the yen pairs are pretty much going to be doing this today. This one though has tested Asia. Why are they the wrong way around? Okay, we'll sort that one out now. But they need to trade up. Again, guys, this is we'll switch them around. But if you want to trade up, get the pivot and the EQ. Basically have that flash. Again, let the EMA and the 80 change over. So we'll wait to get back to Asia lows and then sell off from there. Okay. Let me just quickly change this around before I forget about it.
Chat, good morning, baby. Music is too loud. Let me get it down. How's the music now, Chatadonia? Is that more acceptable?
Alright, I don't know how my Asia lows were up there, but yeah, there they are correct now, guys. So that's all sorted. So again, then if we look at it that way, Asia lows are also untested. So we definitely can then trade up, get the pivot EQ, break down, and go for that retest on Asia lows. Nas, now that's the thing, guys. Nas, where we were bearish yesterday, actually, because of the breakaway, we traded right back into the range once again, as we can see here. So I have gone bullish, but again, we are in that range now, so I do not want anything to do with Nas over there. I'll either want to, again, today, wait for this, very simple, break out of the range, go up, or we are going to wait for the break below and just continue selling off. Otherwise, this year, in this range, I want nothing to do with Nas. US30, though, we have gone bullish. So that literally played out perfectly yesterday, as you guys can see. We started holding this zone, so that's exactly what we wanted to see, if we were going to break out or stay here. But now the fact is, this one has a lot of room. So if we can get a trade here around about the Asia lows, that will be beautiful. And again, we can see there Asia lows, we're going for it now, but the daily pivot and EQ untested. So we'd love to see that quick sweep back above and hold that trade from there, because once we get in, this thing can run, guys. This can be a beautiful entry today, so that we will watch out for. But that is the machine gun analysis from my side. Very quick, short and sweet, and to the point. But again, guys, keep in mind the news coming out today. It is going to be a big one.
Chatadonia, good morning, baby. Apologies, I had a quick little meeting I had to attend to, but you are in good hands as always. I've got 11 minutes, actually 10 minutes to run through my analysis. Hope you guys are keeping well and ready for today. So quickly, chat, gonna start off with DXY. You guys know what's up today. It is NFP Friday. Markets have been wild this week. I think a lot of guys got killed this week, no doubt about it. I think I took only one trade this week, and it's not about not having setups. It's just my criteria has not been met. Chad, we're looking at CPI this morning out of the Eurozone, out of Germany, coming in as expected. Nothing there. Inflation pressures are either consolidating, or this is just a setup for another big push to the upside. Looking at German 30, I think inflation is going to come out somewhat higher in upcoming readings, but the big one, big one, 15:30 this afternoon, we've got NFP expecting another increase, 180, and unemployment rate expected to remain the same. And what do we have with hourly earnings? So they're actually expecting year-on-year average earnings to decrease. I'm going to talk about the three scenarios for NFP as well after I've done my analysis. Quick thing, looking at DXY, Chad, we are in a very, very critical zone for me. Just looking at it, we can see that previously from the daily we had this, let's call it a little resistance area here. And we've pushed up, we've pulled back now again. And if you want to mark out these lows basically, because from that low we took out a little intermediate swing high, we've created a high, and is this now another low to continue higher and ultimately snap this downtrend that the dollar has been on the daily? So key level for me today, anything above 103.80 today is going to signal a lot of bullish pressure on the dollar. So key one for me is basically this zone. You're going to be spending most of your time today in this zone, and either way, anything below 103.11, anything above 103.80, that's where the breakout is going to occur. I told you guys I've got a very weird feeling that today is going to be a trending day after NFP. I don't think it's going to be one of those where it's going to spike and reverse. I think it's going to take a side and it's going to move into that. So on the daily, I'm neutral purely due to the fact that we closed below a previous resistance area right there, and we're holding above a previous support area right there. So I'm neutral on the day. I'm not going to try and predict here. I'm rather going to react after the news, and I'm just going to follow order flow. So as you can see from the lower time frames, let me just bring this music a little bit down. As you can see from the lower time frames, we are starting to regain that 200 EMA. This 200 EMA has been an absolute either stalwart for the dollar, or it has been acting as resistance this entire week. You don't even have to be a rocket scientist. The 5-minute 200 EMA has been where it's at. So currently looking at the dollar, are we going to see this daily pivot, Asia high, 200 EMA hold, or are we going to, is this the fake out to continue lower? I don't know, but I'm going to set some alerts here at the daily pivot, 103.32. That is the level that you want to be monitoring for this morning. And I think for the rest of the day, we could be in for either a pre-sustained move, or it's going to be ranging here, basically something like this up until NFP. So taking out short-term lows, taking out short-term highs, hovering around the daily pivot, waiting for the news. US30, let's quickly look at it on a daily. Yesterday we were bearish, also talking about that previous key level, trading into that key level, and then to potentially push bullish. So again, this is still bullish market structure. This is still bullish. I will only get bearish on this once we get a bearish daily candle closure like this. Then can I only get long-term bearish, because we've got quite a bit of downside gaps to fill in terms of price. Price needs to correct. We can still be long-term bullish, but secondary market structure could be in play. While we hold above 36k, I am bullish up till 36,340. What is the lower time frames telling me? Let's quickly see what we've got. Quite a big Asia range. I think before I go on the 5 year, let's quickly look at what Asia did overnight. Quickly going to look at the Nikkei closing down minus 1.68, gapping down, Hang Seng relatively flat on the day, closing at break even. So a little bit of a mixed bag coming from Asia. But looking at US30, 80 is in this type of consolidation mode here if I look at the accumulation distribution. So it's not really showing me anything bullish. It's not showing me anything bearish. This is what I would call a consolidation for obvious reason. We've got NFP coming out. I think it's the last NFP before New Year. Kids, am I right? Yeah, last NFP for the year, Chad. Guys are going to start positioning themselves for next year, so be aware. Key levels for me to monitor this morning: Asia lows, daily pivot. They've got it quite simple. Anything holding there, we could see a bullish push. Anything strong down here, you could see that acting as resistance, and we could come back down to retest that key level. If we really start pushing from these levels above Asia highs, definitely you could see something going up to these levels today. So 36,340 could be your upside target, 36 downside target. And if this thing really starts flashing with a very good NFP, 35,623 could be seen today. So that is my outlook on US30. Nasdaq, let's quickly go to Nasdaq. I suggest you go back to yesterday's analysis. I was bearish neutral. Remember that? I told you guys that we closed below a previous area of support, but looking left, we've got this key little zone, and I said this is a tricky zone because what could happen is we could either flush and continue lower, or what could happen is we could stay in this range that we've got here, and we could be ranging up until we choose a direction. So what happened yesterday, tested that key level looking left with me, and we started pushing higher. So now all of a sudden, what do we have? We've got this little structure break here to the upside, but we are trading into a key resistance level. So very tricky again, because we have not yet broken out. We are now technically stuck again in a daily range. So we've went from this daily range down to this daily range, now to this. So all of this technically is one big range. And you're going to need to see something get out of this range. And I do think if we're going to start breaking higher, I think there's a lot of guys trying to sell this. And a poor NFP showing is going to be very, very bullish for equities, because that's going to take a lot of pressure off from the Fed, showing that the rate hikes are working. Weaker dollar, positive for equities, so just be aware. Already trading below Asia lows. 80 is nice and firmly bullish. I would say you want to be trading around these levels this morning, the 16K 15,985, and then straight after that you want to be monitoring these levels up here. So that is what you want to be monitoring, Chad. USDJPY, how much time do we have? 44 seconds. I'll just quickly run through it. Yen pairs, Chad, not yet. We haven't closed bullish on the day yet. We've got this daily wick fill. We could be pushing up a little bit. 5-minute time frame. I am potentially looking for some reversal plays either from today or Monday. We are going to start correcting some of this move to the upside. We can already see some divergence here on the accumulation distribution as well. So I'm going to see how the market opens. We are trading very close to some daily pivots. GJ, 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1. Fight. All right, Chad. Same with GJ. Looking at the daily real quick. Still some wicks to fill. Trading into some key areas right here. This right here is going to be your daily range between 181.36 and 180. 5-minute time frame. What do we have? Asia low still intact. Maybe we get one more dip lower before we go higher. But again, nothing at this stage. I'm going to wait for price to develop. Gold. Gold daily, we were bullish yesterday. We've got a confirmed support here right now. Confirmed support. We've got a resistance level there. So gold, this for me technically becomes a no trading range, because we can stay in this range for days, weeks, whatever. 2034, that has been the key level this entire week. 2016, below 2016, this thing is going to flush above 2034. We're going for the yearly highs, all-time highs again. 5-minute time frame, what do we have? Very, very choppy. You can see this is very, very choppy. This is for obvious reasons. So into the session, I'm going to say 2034 still. You can see every single day now we faked out above it, closed back below, and then 2016. I technically wouldn't touch it pre-NFP, to be very honest with you. If you want to trade it, just be mindful that even if we trade down, even if we trade all the way back down here, before NFP, this thing could be back at the daily pivot. So if you take your stabs, be very quick to move stops to break even. Be very quick to manage your risk, and good luck with that. Same with GU now. GU, remember, we've basically peaked here. We've got this little double top formation on the daily. We've created this support. So either what's going to happen today is we're going to push up. We're going to close back inside of this range to go and retest those yearly highs. Or what's going to happen is we're actually going to see this daily candle close bearish. Bearish candle closure, something like that, is ideal for next week, closing below this previous area of resistance. But on the daily, I am neutral, because this is not yet a confirmed support. This is also not yet a confirmed structure break. So neutral on the day, especially with NFP coming out, but leaning towards potentially bearish if we can start trading below yesterday's lows. So neutral on the day for me. Kicks, neutral, bearish for you. What are you on?
What page is this?
GU.
GU, I'm bullish.
Bullish, all right. Chad, so I'm neutral. Like I mentioned, two scenarios could happen here. I'm going to see what the lower time frames are telling me. 5-minute time frame. All right, trading below daily pivot. Clean break below Asia lows. There's that key level, already tested that. So I'm going to say Asia lows, daily pivot. That's where I want to see what price is going to do. 12583. Let's quickly do this, chat. I'm almost done. Asia lows. All right, EURUSD. Let's quickly look at it. Obviously, more or less the same thing as with. All right, same here, chat. We've got this key little zone here looking left. You can see that zone right there on the daily. This was a previous area of support, resistance, support. So again, closing above that. So are we going to start pushing up from here? We've got our daily 200 EMA there as well. We took out Wednesday's low, closing bullish. So I'm also going to be neutral, potentially some bullish price action coming through here. But again, I'm just going to stay neutral. I'm going to stay nimble. I don't want to get married to a bias going into NFP Friday. All right, 80 still bearish. Asia lows, hovering around Asia lows here. I'm going to say we could potentially start looking for buys once we are above the daily pivot. And then we've got that 10800 there. Not necessarily looking for sells here, if I'm very honest. And EJ, let's quickly look at EJ daily. Almost done, chat. Only 5 minutes in. Still bearish on the daily. 5-minute time frame. What do we have? All right, 80 starting to push a little bit bullish. I'm going to say this 180, 155.50. If we can maybe do something like this a little bit later on, I will look for some potential pullback plays on the Friday, because look at this weekly candle, Chad. Maybe it happens after NFP, but massive weekly candle. Also on a weekly perspective, this is a previous weekly support level. So either we're going to continue lower from here, or we could see some type of pullback. But like I said, gonna be tricky. I'm just gonna put some alerts here at 155.50 and all right, half round number. Let's do that. Then we know we are prepared. All right. Why can't I create this? Okay. Never miss a price movement. Essential. Only 20 alerts. How many alerts do I have? Okay, I need to delete some alerts. But anyway, Chad. All right. Let's see. Looks like I've got more than 20 alerts set. Right, Chad, that's it. We're going to start talking now a little bit about, in and between while we wait, about the scenarios for NFP, how you can develop a pre-plan for NFP. You don't need to be caught off surprise. You can literally pre-plan it as things happen. You can react to it, and I'm going to do that now. Let's just see how price develops a bit. Keegs, how are you feeling, my brother?
I'm feeling great. It's Friday. Been a good week. I'm enjoying life. I'm great. How about you, Chris?
I'm feeling good, my man. I'm feeling real good. I was speaking to Neil yesterday, and I don't know, is Neil on today? Neela, where's Neil? I don't think Neil is on. Neil was talking about managing trades yesterday, and I had to stop him for a bit because he was overthinking it a little bit. So yesterday he took euro longs on the break of this little structure here. Yeah. He could have taken it here on the daily pivot level. He took it there, and he took the longs right there. His target was the round number at 180. And he moved stops to break even once we hit this daily R1 level. And he asked me, Chris, was there any way to manage it better? And I said, bro, I would have managed it exactly the same, because that was a previous level in the day where we rejected. That was the session high for the day, and nothing wrong with managing it that way. Price hovered here. You took your shot. It is a break even. That is considered a win for me. So Chad, never ever try and overcomplicate it. There's going to be a lot of times where trades are going to go in your favor, break even. Like I told you, the last 2.5 weeks, if I took 10 pips on all of my trades that hit break even, I would have been up almost 6-7%, but I'm actually down minus 1.4%. I'm not changing my plan. So just keep that in mind. Keep it simple. There are going to be times where the market ranges like this. You're not going to get the clean moves. So keep it simple. If it's not broken, there's no need to try and fix it. So that is just something I wanted to talk to. Chad, doing another giveaway today. 200 likes, and we're going to be there. Charles Radebe, Chris is speaking with confidence today, bro. Every trade you think of, execute today, 100%. Chad, while we wait for the 15-minute shuffle, I'm quickly going to give you guys my idea of NFP. I just want to quickly get my glasses on my face correctly. And then myself and Keegan are going to talk about a few scenarios. And all right, so Chad, let's quickly look at it, and let's see how we can frame our idea. We're gonna start off with NFP. We're quickly gonna look at what NFP has done the last 5 to 6 NFPs, and we're gonna establish some ideas. All right, let's look at the last year. Let's look at the historical data. Alright, so we can see predominantly that NFP for the last year, only 4 lower than actual, forecasted readings, basically stating that 8 divided by 12, what does that give you? Let's quickly get the calculator out here. 8 divided by 12 times 100. Alright. So there's a 67% chance that NFP is going to beat expectation. Just taking the last 12 months as our consensus. And so there's a 33% chance that we are going to come in lower than expected. And there's a 67% chance that we are going to come in higher than expected. So as you can see, the only one that was really a big surprise was in Jan, when the deviation was 14.88, stating that that was the deviation from the mean. So it's 15 times more than what was expected. The rest of the deviation means were very close to 1. Some of them were 0.26, 0.21. No real big surprise there. It's very close to what was expected. And then in September, we had another 2.66 on the deviation mean. So we're going to quickly go to the 6th of September, 10.6. Let's quickly look at what happened there when the dollar actually surprised to the upside. So 6th of September, let's look at it from an hourly perspective, and August, September. Let's quickly see, and I'm going to just show you guys how you can start framing your idea. 6th of September. No, bro, that can't be right. Was it a Wednesday, Keeks? 10.6. 6th of September.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
No, that doesn't sound right at all. Let me just quickly see it. 10.6. So, Chad, was that alright? No, man, was that October? Oh, sorry, it's October. So it was September. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my dudes. It's obviously 1 month back. Yeah, was at 6, alright. Okay, there was that release. So what happened was we had that initial bump, and what happened straight after that, dollar died. And then after that, the next week, Thursday, we bottomed out. So can't really look too much into that deviation right there. Initial reaction and then swatted down. The most recent one was on the 3rd of November. Let's quickly look at that. 3rd of November. Alright, 3rd of November. Dollar just died. And then came back. 3rd of November. Yeah, you can see 3rd of November came out lower than expected. Dollar just died. So not too much to look into it. This one where we had quite a bit of a deviation, big pop and then the drop. So can't really look into that too much. So it has been a little bit of a mixed bag on that. So here's my thing, Chad. Scenario is what has been the overall consensus of the dollar on the weekly time frame. We can see that close to October 9th, we started peaking on the dollar. That's when some comments started coming out with Fed futures. We're going to jump to Fed futures now as well. And let's quickly just see what Fed futures are telling us. This is where the rate cut talk started looming. Initially, it was expected that June was going to be the first rate cut by 0.25% basis points. And then as inflation softened and as the economy softened in the US, it got bumped up to May. So you can see the current interest rate is 5.5. And you can see May, there's a 44 markets are betting 44% for a 0.25 cut. And a 40% for half a basis point cut. So the markets are fully expecting the first rate cut to occur in May. March now, all of a sudden, this has now started moving up where the market is actually pricing in a rate cut as soon as March 0.25. Jan still expecting it to keep rates the same. December 13th, market is already sold on rate cut staying the same. No surprise there. So now you can see the expectations have moved to the first rate cut actually happening in March already. So this is something to monitor going into the end of the year. Then expecting another rate cut in May. Let's quickly look at June. Expecting June as well, a potential rate cut. July. So currently what it looks like is the market is pricing in 4 rate cuts for 2024. Expecting rates to remain at 4.25. That's basically 1.25 basis points lower than we're currently at. All right. So here's my scenario, Chad. We are bearish on the weekly time frame, and we've got 3 scenarios, and Keegan will also give his scenarios. So scenario 1. Let's quickly type this out. We still have, I'm going to quickly check the shuffle now. So we're going to do 3 scenarios real quickly for you. Scenario 1, neutral. No surprise to the upside. Basically, average hourly earnings come in as expected. We've got unemployment coming out as expected, and we've got the NFP, the headline number, coming out as expected. What do I think is going to happen then? I think we are going to have a muted reaction. We're going to swipe to the upside, swipe to the downside. Nothing major happening there. Scenario 2. Scenario 2. We've got an upside surprise. What is going to happen there? Average hourly earnings beat massively. Unemployment comes in lower by at least 0.3 to 0.2%. So unemployment drops by 0.3% or even 0.5%. I don't see that happening. But unemployment drops by 0.3%, and the headline number is above 200k. You're going to see the dollar pump. Why? Repricing of Fed futures. You could see from the Fed futures, the markets are expecting 4 rate cuts next year, even though some of them are 0.25. So you've got a repricing. All of this momentum to the downside you've seen is going to need to get repriced, and you're going to see that big correction. Scenario 3. And just to add to scenario 1, Chad, even if, let's say, average hourly earnings are lower than expected, unemployment is maybe a little bit lower, but NFP is down massively. That could also give us a mixed bag of data. The market's not really going to know how to react to that. Scenario 3, downside surprise. Average hourly earnings coming lower, unemployment pumps up maybe to 7%, and massive slowing in the US economy. Average hourly earnings lower, unemployment increases by 0.3%, and NFP comes in, let's say, below 100k. Let's do that. NFP comes in below 100k, and you're going to see a dollar dump here. What's going to happen there? Also repricing of futures, because now all of a sudden the markets are not going to price in a 0.25% rate cut, but actually a 0.5, and that is what you're going to see. Scenario 1 we don't want to see. That's going to just leave everyone looking at their teacups and their coffee cups, asking themselves, how do we look into this? Scenario 2, dollar pump, something that's unexpected. I think this is going to catch a lot of people by surprise. Scenario 3, we just go with the status quo, and we see the dollar dumping. So that is the 3 scenarios that I'll be looking for. In terms of price ranges, it is too early in the session for me to give you any ranges. But again, we're going to get the NFP number. When Keegan starts his stream, you guys are going to get the actual volume, the continuation volume, if the data is clean cut and clear. So just be aware of that. Keegs, I don't know if you want to add anything to what I just said there.
No, I agree with you. I think, guys, the biggest thing is Chris is pretty spot on with everything. The only thing we want to talk about is, like, keep in mind that it is 2 releases. What I always say to you guys with NFP is that it's 2 releases. It's NFP and unemployment claims at the same time. So the one thing you do not want to see is NFP come out lower, unemployment claims come out higher, unemployment lower, NFP higher. The minute you start getting contradictory stuff and mixed data, that is where you are going to get those manipulation, as people like to call it, but that wick one direction, then the other direction, and then the candle closes bullish and it just dumps, and it's
going to be a mess up. Yeah.
So if you get mixed data, that is where I'm just going to say to you guys, stay out of the market.
True range versus deviation. So unemployment has come out higher the last 3 readings. Not too much there. If unemployment comes above 4%, we haven't had a above 4% reading since December last year. If it comes above 4%, I think the dollar is going to absolutely die today. All right, Chad, that is, I don't know if you want to maybe take a screenshot of this. Like I said, price ranges for me at this stage, a little bit too early in the session. Where's that text? Let me just go to the daily. You can screenshot this now if you want. So you've got it on your charts as well. Maybe I can just copy this and drop it in the chat for you guys, so you can copy it, paste it if you want. I can't send so many characters. Sorry, Chad. So there's it. Okay, there's the 3 scenarios. You can screenshot this, screen grab it. These are the 3 scenarios. You guys giving the signal group mentors ammo. It's fine, bro. At least even if a signals group provider takes some value from it and these traders can win, why not? The poor guys in somebody's group can also maybe grab a winner today. Keeks, you haven't chatted about the little debacle yesterday as of yet.
What do you want to say about it though?
Chad, yeah, I just want to close that book, and again, before yesterday, and I had a lot of respect for Jay Froman. If he watches this or if he re-watches it, Jay, I've got no issue with you, my brother. I honestly, after I got sent that payout certificate, I didn't pay much attention to it, and I thought something was telling me maybe just look it up a little bit. Just to instill confidence in yourself, to also maybe say the hater's wrong. And when I looked at the certificate, and just being a numbers guy, Chad, here's the thing: what is the probability of 5 numbers correlating? Just think about the random thing. Like, for that to happen,
it's like winning the lotto.
Yeah, for that to happen, his profit should have been a certain number, and then you still had to take off your the 80%
Yeah,
cut.
the cut difference. Yeah.
Then you still have the cut, your commissions, everything. And I was just thinking, as a numbers guy, what is the probability that 5 out of 6 numbers being exactly as the one on the website? And I thought, something's not right there. And I asked Jay a simple question last night. I said, bro, please just be honest with me. Please be real with me. I've always been real and open to you. Is it fake? Is it real? I couldn't get a straight answer. Simple question. Is it real? Is it fake? Just say, Chris, it's real. Done. I'm going to publicly apologize. Is it fake? Bro, we forget about it. You fucked up, whatever. But not giving me a straight answer is also an answer. So, and here's the thing. We're not trying to bash anyone. I honestly never wanted to expect that, because it's somebody that's very close to where we are in our town, in our city, and it's not that he has to prove anything to me. That's not the thing. The thing is, we trying to uphold a certain standard in the industry, and if we want to back somebody up, we need that person to be transparent and real. But if we start posting fake shit online, because here's my thing, Chad, this industry does not instill confidence in anybody posting anything. It's not like this industry is so transparent. Everybody is showing you what's real. You feel so comfortable when somebody posts something because everybody is so transparent. No, that's why I always said, always question everything. Always question everything you see. And not for me. I don't care. Even if he gets a $400,000 payout, but for the community, to instill confidence back into the community, you have to answer to your community. Simple, log into your dashboard. Let me open this up. A very simple thing. Go on his stream, say, Jared, I do want to apologize. I want to put my foot in my mouth and say, Jay, I fucked up. I'm a cunt. You did get that payout. That wasn't fake. I would publicly apologize 100%. I don't, if I messed up, I'm not perfect. I can fuck up as well. All I want Jay to do is log onto whatever platform, log into his account, say, Chris, under certificates, let's quickly get it. Here's the payout certificate. All right, there you can see it, Chad. I'm downloading that certificate. Boom, here's the certificate. Tell Chris and Keegan to go and fuck themselves. This is a real payout. Here you can see it on the dashboard. I can't fake this shit. Here it is. And end of story. We fucked up. We made a mistake. But if you can't do that, then I don't know why we need to dance around the situation. Keegs, I don't know what you think, bro. Like, it's a simple question. That this is an industry full of fucking smoke and mirrors. So just be real. We've always been real. And if the day we are not real anymore, we'll just disable this channel and we'll tell you guys we are a bunch of fuckbags and we're not streaming anymore because we can't keep it real with the community. Simple as that.
The biggest thing is, guys, it doesn't matter how big you are. Like this, if you're charging people money for something, you need to be held accountable. And the fact it's not about being the smaller guy, whatever the case is, being envious, jealous. You posted something which is it's seen to be a lie. So you need to uphold your character now, because firstly, that is a responsibility of you to show that to your members, your paying members, that what they are paying for is a real thing. Because this time now it looks like that what are they paying for? They're paying to be scammed. That's literally what it will look like. So you need to just uphold that. It's a simple thing. We don't need to see anything else. We don't want a frozen image that can be edited. Guys, I can edit a photo and go put my face on Chris Bumstead's body. I can take a letter and Photoshop the letter. I can do all of these things. You have a platform, like Chris says, don't have to do anything else. Just log in. Anyone that knows anything about prop firms, you get a payout certificate, which is obviously what we're talking about. Just go in, select this payout date that you took, and show us a certificate for it. That's it. Every payout you get a certificate, every single payout. So just go and choose this payout certificate, pull it up onto the screen, and there we go. From your dashboard. That is it. Done, Claw, there, that's it. And we will apologize. But again, we haven't done it. And again, by keeping for the people, with the people, we will keep everyone honest for you guys. And it's the same thing. We've called out a few big names, which probably could have ended our little journey very, very soon if we were wrong. But not one of them have been able to prove us wrong yet.
And again, it's I want to apologize. Honestly, I don't want to believe that is fake. Because it's somebody that's literally was in our office. We chatted to the guy, but yeah.
But I think it's like you say. Like I think a lot of people don't think that, but again, it's called being a man. I will say what I have to do, keep people honest, all of that. But if I am wrong, I will apologize. I will happily be the one to put my foot in my mouth and say, shit, I was wrong. Well, freaking up to you.
Simple. Chris, do you use Asian Killer Zone? I think it is Asian Kill Zone. Asian Range and Kill Zones. NSR Group. That one right there. NSR Group. But anyways, Chad, we're not going to chat about it any further. We've asked the questions. If we can't get an answer, that's also fine. It's not like he has to prove anything to us, but I just think for the community, we want to instill confidence in the community. We want to make sure that you uphold yourself to a certain standard as well. Because I've told you guys previously as well, we need to respect you as the community. We need to be very serious about the platform. Even though there's maybe 200, 300 viewers on here a day, we need to make sure that we put our best forward to you. Keep it as real and as raw as possible. And because here's the thing, people are so tired of being lied to seeing the smoke and mirrors. You get it raw. We're not even trying to punt our own little platform here, but the thing is, somebody needs to stand up for the community. And somebody, if you are an influencer, mentor, whatever, you need to know that somebody out there is making sure that I'm held accountable for what I put out. Chris, what is your take on the so-called traders still posting lifestyles on social media? Dude.
Me personally, I don't have a problem with you posting lifestyle, okay? If it's real and stuff like that, because that is it's part of it. I mean, anyone, if you're making millions and millions, you're gonna have on holidays, you're gonna have the nice car, you're gonna have the nice house. Like it's just naturally it's gonna come. But I think what we always talk about is that whole thing of a trading journey. That's where people think it's to get rich overnight, and that's what people in a way portray it to be. But don't think if you're getting into trading now, I'm looking at this guy in a year's time or even less than a year, I'm going to be there. That guy could have been in trading for 8-9 years and be where he is today. So me personally, I don't have a problem with guys showing lifestyle, but you need to understand the time difference in what it took that person to get to that point. And that's their journey, you and your journey.
There are some successful scammers who are willing to hurt people for calling them out. Please come and hurt me. I'm at the office right now. I can call out any scammer. I wish they would come and try and hurt me. Because here's the thing, you're not a man if you're scamming. So I can promise you that much.
All of them, like Chris said, to be fair, they all know where the office is. They've been here before. So if there was an issue, you can happily come here.
Thoughts on Ricardo Sanos? He's an ugly dude, but he can trade. No, I'm kidding. Ricardo is legit, Chad. I've got no issues with Ricardo. He's also as real as they come. He doesn't fuck around. As real as they come. RCG Markets, I've never heard of a CJ Bankroll. I don't know why CJ Bankroll is still on here. Shawnee Travels will happily tell you about CJ Bankroll.
Let's talk about Forex, bro. This is Forex. This is all Forex related, what we're talking about.
Here's the thing, you know what? Keeks, you know, what's her name said something yesterday. I almost fell off my chair. Fishermen. Do you see fishermen, men that actually fish for a living? Do you see them in little classrooms teaching people how to fish? Where are they? Where are real fishermen? They out at sea catching fish. They're not on shore teaching people how to catch fish, and not them themselves catching fish. Think about that for a minute. If you're making your living through sales and marketing and signals groups and all of that, then you're that fisherman that can't fish, but you're teaching people offshore, and you're not able to go into the sea with them and actually put bait on the hook, actually cast in and show them. You don't see any fishermen having classes on how to fish.
That would actually be pretty funny though.
If I win the account and make profit, I will come and visit you guys to thank you in person for changing mine every other live in this community. Thanks, Dave. Mad charts. Bro, what can we say? He's a sad little guy in a mask. It's actually sad that you have to, as a grown-up with children, need to sit behind a mask. Again, it's that thing of being a man. You fucked up. Admit to it. If you did pay back to people, great. That is a story on its own. Use that as marketing. Don't have to use the mask as marketing. Only 98 more likes, Chad. We can get there. 200. We're doing that giveaway. And leadership. That is what it's about. Leadership. We are trying to lead from the front here. Mo. No. What we talk? Mo.
Oh.
Mo's got a short memory. What is your take on NFP? Mace, just go back a little bit on stream. We talked about it in depth. Just rewind back a little bit, but we gave you the 3 scenarios that I deleted now. Yes, I deleted it. Just go back. We did talk about it. Just wondering if people are successful on trading smaller funded accounts, why wouldn't they just go all out on the max account side? No shade. Just want to know if there is a reason. Are you talking about smaller funded accounts in terms of self-funded or actually funding your own account, Boss Bobby? Copying Don trade yesterday, lost account, but it learned. Yeah, yes, bro, Don. I think that's the thing with him. Your stop is going to be like a $10-15 move for 5 pips. Smaller accounts are just going to get wrecked. Following that, man. How do brokers earn cash? Various ways. Commission, spread. What is it called? What the heck? What is the overnight, when you hold overnight swaps? Either through B-booking. They could have a hybrid system where the A-book, B-book. Most of the biggest brokers in the world all B-book. So that's how they make their money. Clients losing funds. Song suggestion. Tao, Souls of Shame. We'll have a look at that. Chris, will you consider shorts on EU if we fail to hold Asia lows? Nila. No. It's not a A-class setup for sells. A-class setup for sells is if we had a impulse move down, and then no, I wouldn't necessarily look for sells here. But again, we could get them. We could get them if the dollar holds here. We could get them, but it's a tricky day. Never go for 10 pips when drawdown. No. That's the thing. Where you guys from? We're from Port Elizabeth. Prop firm trading. Boss Bobby, it's all. Here's the thing. If you want to trade a $10,000 account, go for it. If you want to go for $100,000, there's not a right or a wrong. Don't recover in the end, but a lot of the guys on margin call, yeah. Have you watched Don? I have watched Don. We've talked about it. I don't think there's an issue with Don. The only thing is, like I mentioned before, I don't know how you're going to pass a funded account trading the way that he does, because if you're managing your risk, let's say for instance, I don't know what trade he was in yesterday, but let's say for instance, I think he bought here somewhere. Let's say you bought there, and your stop loss is $12. So here's the thing: you basically calculate your risk on your stop loss. So you want to risk 1%. So you're risking 1% per trade based off a $12 stop, but you're only going for 10 pips. So sitting in that trade, risking 1%, you made on your account, you made 0.08%. So here's my thing: how do you pass a funding challenge with that? Most of his trades, he's got a stop loss this size, so you're gonna need basically 200 trades. If his stop loss is the average of, say, anywhere between 10 to 15, so let's use the median, $12.5, and let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He grabs 20 pips every time, so that is then your percentage is 0.16%. So 0.16% gain for every 1% risked. So let's quickly take that, 10 divided by 0.16. So you're gonna, alright, that's not bad. You're gonna need 63 trades all to be winners. So you're gonna need 63 trades to all be winners. And let's say on average it takes 3 trades a week. So 63 divided by 3. So it's going to take you 21 weeks to pass a phase 1 using following him. So 21 weeks for phase 1. Let's call it 10 weeks. So it's going to take you 31 weeks. There's 52 weeks in a year. So it's going to basically take you half a year to pass phase 1 and 2. And that's not allowing for losses. So looking at 1%, 0.16%, so one loss basically wipes out. So one loss basically costs you almost 7 days. 1 divided by 0.16 gives you 6.25. So every loss you take puts you back 6.25 days. So technically, if you follow that year and you don't reduce your stops, maybe it will take you a year to get funded. I hope that makes sense. That's a little bit of a calculated breakthrough for you. Not for me then. Yeah, I don't think it's for a lot of guys. I'm currently trading 3 USD currently. Nothing wrong with that, brother. Never despise the day of small beginnings. That $3 can become $300,000. Learn the skill and scale. Tell me about Nifty. Oh, Nifty. I've been looking at Nifty, Chad. I've been looking at Nifty. I was actually browsing this morning. India is 3.3 hours, 3.5 hours ahead of us. I'm already thinking about Nifty for next year, but that's something we're still going to talk about. Don will tell you that price will go down 60 pips and on reversal it will take 10 or 15. Is accurate, but maths is complicated for me. Ah, right. Okay, no, that's fine. That's expected. Nifty would be awesome. I must just find out what broker we're gonna use. I must actually check if RG's got them. My brothers, fuck the haters, and to everyone out there, don't worry about fake gurus. Just focus on your own journey and don't compare yourself to others. Stay focused and you will be fine. Trust me. 100%, my brother. NFP, what about NFP Junior? We gave you guys the breakdown. Bro, just buy signals and focus on your other business. That way you will grow faster. Alright, Chad, how's everyone feeling? NFP, Keegs, are you going to trade NFP on your personal account?
Yeah, most probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Naughty.
Guys, just a heads up, I am looking at GJ.
You want to go short, huh?
Yeah, so GJ is very similar to yesterday, guys. It's just been, we had almost a pullback. We obviously failed to get the daily pivot and the EQ, but we've hanged around Asia highs. And we've actually been consolidating a little bit of a range. So if we could just break this range, I'm going to look to go short.
Can you explain again? I'll explain that now, Danielle. Morning, everyone. I'm dying in bed this morning. What's happening? Oh, yeah, you're sick. Hope you're getting well, my brother.
Who's that?
Redact. Redactal. Enjoying the information you're handing out. I watched on stream yesterday. Not all, but I always wondered, why does he have such a massive stop loss? All I can think is he doesn't have confidence in his own trade. Can't lose if your stop is 50. Here's the thing, you can't lose if your stop is wider than the average daily range of an instrument. That's maybe a strategy. Find out what is the average daily range of gold.
I have no clue. I actually don't know that.
Chad, let's actually look at
That's actually a good question.
What is the average daily range? I think there's an indicator for that. Average daily range. But does it give you? Oh fuck! I can't. I'm just on the essential pack. But why do I have two of these? Wait, Chad. I can wait. Okay, there's it. Average daily range. Average daily range. Does it give you a value? Alright, yeah. So average daily range for gold currently is $28. Is that correct? Can that be right? Okay, so let's take let's give it the benefit of the doubt. You're not going to catch the low and close at the high. So let's say 67% of 28. What does that give you? Let me just get my calculator. I know somebody's going to be like, Chris, you're an engineer. 29 times 0.67. Let's quickly check. So 19.4. Alright, so Don gives himself very close to the average daily range, taking 67% of that. No, bro, Don can trade. Like I said, you you just can't trade the way he does if you want to do funded accounts and if you've got a small account. Having a big account like that, you can do that. He's made money, he's legit from trading live, 100%, Connor. We've got no doubt about his transparency. All I'm saying is I wouldn't trade that way, and the majority of the community does not have that amount of money to sit through a $10-15 drawdown on gold. So no, he's made the money 100%. Don is legit as fuck. You guys can go and check him out if you want. All I'm saying is you will never pass a funding challenge trading the way he does if you use proper risk management. Guys care a lot about influencers. Yo, my dude. It is crazy. Hungry for Pips has the tightest stop loss. His RR is average of 1 to 8. Beautiful. Then you should be on Hungry for Pips' stream. GU for buys. Not at this stage as of yet, my brother. I'm looking for potential sells there. Just waiting for price to agrees. RR is not for everyone. No. If you can use his signals and make money from it, his signals and his stream, great. But I can almost guarantee you, unless you use your own initiative and maybe use like a smaller stop, you're not going to get funded. It's going to take you maybe half a year, even a year maybe. But his win rate is 10%. High win rate, very low RR. Again, I'm talking specifically to funding challenges, guys. Not your own account. His drawdown sometimes goes into 10% of his account size. On a funded company, you're already chalked. Any SA traders that you think, apart from you guys, that you would say also can trade, Chris? I don't know, brother. At this stage, yesterday really threw me off. People who I trusted all of a sudden seems can't be trusted anymore. What is the best leverage to use to full margin an account? Obviously, a higher leverage is going to be better for full margining. Best leverage for full margining? You guys are asking me. Obviously, 1 to 1,000 if you can get it.
Yeah. The bigger the better. The bigger the better.
Neo, I didn't. Where did you send a message? Did I miss it? Oh, where did you send it, guys? Don't forget to max out your leverage and full margin. It's bad out there, James. Rather use your brain and roll with the 2G streaming live for free. Neo, let me just see. Neo. Shit, Neo, can you maybe copy it? I think I missed it. Yo, Chris, I'm in gold sell since yesterday. I'm in drawdown. Oh, shit, brother. From where? We can quickly have a look at it now. Title, me too, brother. And these guys, Bull and Keegs, provide quality info. You will pay for baby pips info by SA so-called traders. Keegs, I took your advice past my challenge 2 days ago. took one trade ETP for 3%. Now I'm sitting on a payout on the 21st. Life is good, man. Beautiful.
That's awesome, brother.
Those payouts hit different. I've never received a payout from a funding company.
Like never.
Never. Bro, this is the first time I've been funded this year. Remember I told you I trade personal capital. I've never passed the funding challenge. I think I've done 4 many years ago. Got to phase 2, got funded, never got the payout, and got the smaller one now. But next year I'm gonna try for some, and then obviously on phase 2 with Vault Funder.
Yeah. Shit, Jono.
Car culture, chill, brother. Why are you bragging here with your Don? What is it, Don Julio? If you like trade, okay. I've checked your early video, and do you think gold is in the range of the Asian lows? Curly Trades. Good morning, Chad. We just want to welcome Curly Trades, the most luscious locks in the industry. Elon Musk is a trader now. So you shorted from 2027. Okay, but then you are basically at break even. Close it if you're holding it from yesterday. Because here's my thing: if you were holding it from yesterday, you had an idea somewhere here, maybe, or I don't know where, from where you shorted. Now ask yourself, is that idea where you shorted from yesterday still valid today? Or are you still holding it in the hope? Because if I take a trade, it is valid for that session, for that particular price range, and for that particular price structure. But if I'm holding a trade overnight in drawdown, that trade most likely is not the same idea I had yesterday. Unless it's, for instance, like on an 8-hour time frame or something like that. But if you're a day trader and you're holding trades overnight, you fucked up. You didn't follow your plan. I can tell you that, Neo. I need to be very, very honest and straightforward with you. If you are not a swing trader and you're not trading on the 4-hour and the 8-hour and you're still in a trade, you should ask yourself why. Chris wants a mini Jojo. Chad, for me it's easier. Otherwise, I drink 1 glass of water or a small bottle. Now I know I need to get through this 5 liter. R1,000 is not a flex, Chris. Full tank at Sussel is a flex. Oh my goodness, brother. That's why I only do R500 a shot. It feels better. Dropping a 1.5k on a tank of petrol. Oh, Keenan, baby. Keenan Benjamin in the house, ladies and gents. Oh, my boy Keenan. The honesty, thank you, Chris. 100% Neo. Just think about it. If your trade is still valid, your idea is still valid, by all means. But my thing is just you had an idea yesterday. Price was going to do something, and now it's obviously a new day. There's new order flow coming in. So if I was holding it overnight and I sat through massive drawdown and it's back at entry, close it. Get your mind fresh, because you don't want to bring in that baggage, because you obviously didn't feel good while you slept last night knowing you're in a trade, and most probably you removed your stop loss, so there was that chance you waking up and your account is gone. So refresh, close the trade at break even, take a deep breath, maybe have a nice cup of coffee, get your mind right. New day, forget about that trade, and let's Are you afraid of a guy fight? Me or Keegan? Dude, we're very scared of fighting. What is your honest opinion on the ICT strategy? Which one, Easter Mace? Oh yeah, Danielle. Yo, Danielle. Alright, chat, simple. Simple news trading strategy for NFP. Let's say, let's look at a bullish scenario. Gold is trading close to the daily pivot. You can clearly see now that order flow is bearish. If you can't see that, you need to really just go back to the basics of market structure, but you can clearly see that we are consistently making lower lows. But let's say, for instance, NFP is going to happen now in the next 5 minutes, and you've got this last lower high here, and you get a bullish candle closure that closes, it pushes up heavy, creates a massive top wick, comes back down and closes like this. Let me show you this. Closes bullish like this with a very nice top wick, something like that. 80 is also then bullish. The 80 flipped bullish as well. The 80 is like trading high above the 200. Then all you're going to do is you're going to wait. You can either if you want to be very conservative on the close of that candle, you execute your buy and you place your stop below that 5 minute candle, that news candle, just a little bit below it, and your first target is going to be the wick fill. Or if you want to get a very tight stop, you first wait for that tiny little bottom wick that's going to create, and on the flip of it you execute, and you maybe give yourself say 2 to 3 pip, but in dollars case maybe like $0.50 gradient there to go then for that wick fill. And you only trade this if that wick is at least the size of the body. If it's a wick fill like that, that's not a wick fill. A wick fill is a massive wick where it actually looks like a rejection, but you're following the candle of news. So if that 5 minutes straight after the release is bullish, you follow that. In the case where you've got a bearish candle, this is how you're going to do it. You obviously want it to be close to your daily pivot. If you get something like this, order flow is bearish, you broke a minor structure, and the 80 is also, you'll see the 80 jump massively to either side after the release. So the 80 is also bearish. Then as well, you can either be a little bit aggressive, sell immediately, have your stops a couple of pips above that news candle, and you target the wick fill. Or what you're going to do is you're going to wait again. You're going to wait for that new candle to first create a little bit of a top wick. You can put a sell stop on the break of its own low, and you can have it a couple of pips above that. Because here's the reasoning. All of this is unfilled orders, and the market will want to go and fill that candle with the next candle. So the candle that's going to form here, this candle will give a nice full-bodied candle to fill that wick. And you can maybe leave a runner, but this is a pretty Loctite strategy for getting that wick fill. I usually close out around about 80% of that candle, because sometimes I've seen it doesn't fill it completely, and then it maybe sometimes comes back into this little bit of a range. So you obviously want to grab your pips and go, call it a weekend, and that is the 5 minute strat. I will send all of you guys an invoice for that. It is called the Kadarius strategy. We will be selling that for 10,000 Rand. If you buy it now, you get a free foot rub from me and Keegan. I do the right foot, Keegan does the left foot. He's got very soft hands. And I know because I've received a foot rub. But don't tell anybody that. Wait, so you guys only enter new trades after the first 5 minutes, correct, Suel? Try it out. You don't trade into news. You wait for that first 5 minute candle. Keeks, why are you so quiet today?
I'm watching gold and I'm watching GJ. GJ just won't give me it. Had a little fake out, but when I watched the 15, that was all just a wick closure. So I was waiting for that, but I just want to trade.
What? Your 200 likes giveaway? Yes, Easter Mace. We're giving away a $5,000 Vault Funder challenge. I'm pretty sure I won't have a left foot if Keegan rubs it with his arms. Sometimes Keegan gets a little bit kinky and he rubs your foot with his big toe. It's a little bit mangled from the rugby days when the props rucked him on his foot.
The body is a bit broken.
Bro, have you, has a prop ever stepped on your foot when you play like on a wet turf and they've got those studs that look like this, my bro?
Yes, sis.
Yo. I still had the Richie McCaws, and then after that I went over to Copas, and then the World Cups for like a very wet turf. But bro, those Copas are like slippers. Did you ever play with Copas?
We had the like half.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite boot?
I must say these Nikes I actually had at a stage. They were
Those
awesome.
materials, those ones that
Yeah,
look like
they had
that
like a
side.
sleeve on the side. Yeah. Those things were amazing.
Those Richie McCaw ones gave you stud pressure like it's nobody's business. You cried a little bit. Chad, I don't know if you know what stud pressure is, but it's literally the pin that the stud turns into, presses like a little bit into your foot. And if you played on a hard field, my guy. Chris, you are the king of cuck talk. I hate it scrumming and get stopped on with stilettos for studs. Yo, my dude. This convo took a V concerning turn. A very... Just keep it real, yeah. Nike Mercurials, yeah. The classic forward combo, Chris. Adi Zero or Predator. Yeah, the Predators were also nice. Weirdly enough, for training, I had the Predators, but not the Predators with the steel tip. They had like this half plastic, half steel. I just got the cheaper one for practice. Still remember them gold ones. But the Predators were nice. Oh yeah, I chatted to Alec last night, Keeks. So when he comes on, we'll just make him a moderator.
Oh, okay.
Actually a solid guy. Come on with the like, gents. Only 59 left. Chatadonia, we're almost there, baby. I think we've given away 3 accounts this week so far. 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We are going to ban Neil Esterhazen. He's won 3 since we've started doing giveaway. Is it 3, Keeks?
Yeah, I think 3.
Neil, we're banning you, brother, from the giveaway. Can also be a mod, Curly. Curly, I'll send you the invoice details. It is 10,000 Rand to become a mod. No, I'm kidding. Curly, you are a moderator now. Just send me a message. Just want to see that it works. Do you guys trade indices? We do. We gave you the signal, yeah. Watch the daily pivot, Asia lows. And in Nasdaq, we set this key level right here. I don't trade it out of session. Kicks, you also don't trade it here in London, eh?
What's this?
US equities.
No, I don't trade out of New York session.
I'm still waiting for that GU pullback, Chad. Haven't gotten it. GJ, still looking for those potential buys above the daily pivot. UJ as well. If we can get above here, I'm going to potentially look for some longs. You are bearish on the day for the dollar.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you looking at?
No, I'm neutral because it's on the daily. It's in such a weird zone, and like we said, it is now literally that make or break. Like today could just die, or this could be that break above that 200 daily EMA, that last lower high that was created. So for me, it's a very tricky day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sold on the bearish idea. I'm not sold on the bullish idea. It's like I made the mistake of taking a Nas trade out of session yesterday. It was the slowest thing. Yeah, sometimes it moves. Sometimes it is just a bump and grind, and not even in a good way. Thanks for your patience yesterday, Chris. Oh, Mark, you received your account. Mark was our winner. I think Mark won yesterday morning, I believe.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
Koppas I played with when we played in Bloom. My dude, I played Griquas in Kimberley. Blue lines. Cool, bro. For how long? Alright, Chad, I'm going to put it this way. Once we hit 200 and we do the giveaway and Neil wins again, Neil can, here's the thing, Neil can forfeit it and we double it up to 2 winners and we redraw. Or Neil can say, I want it, if he wins again. So Neil, up to you, let me know. Double it up and forward it back to the community. Oh my goodness. Song, did you have another loss today again?
No, I think he wants a recover trade from yesterday.
Please, today my loss recover trade, please. Give me trade.
Just firstly, that's not how you spell trade, but good attempt.
Keegan, do you have a trade for him?
Not right now. It's funny though, hey, I might go long on UJ. Which I know is very contradictory to everything right now, but I might go long on UJ.
Above daily pivot, or you're going to wait for the 50?
If we break the pivot, I want to go long. So I think my reason is, so we've actually got a high that's been tested 3 times and rejected, but every time you can see it is getting weaker and weaker. Obviously we did trade up to it. We came back to test Asia highs, so Asia highs have been tested. We are going back up, and the EQ and the pivot is above us to obviously be tested as well. But the reason I'm going is, as you said, with NP, dollar can go bullish. And my thing is just to also counteract. So the dip that came in yesterday on UJ is the biggest crash UJ's had since 2022. So I think it was April or May 2022. So it is a very, very big move that market can try and correct. So there is that, just fundamentally that side that markets, if they can break this zone, this can be actually like a nice swing trade.
Okay, guys, just a heads up. Neil Esterhazen, double up to community. Neil, this one is for you, my brother. Neil is a man of the community. Now the Chad wants Neil to win. So it's a double giveaway. Neil, where are you from, my brother? Because you need to send some of that water to us. please get in contact with me, Neil. We just want you to send us 5 liters of the water you guys drink down there. We need some of that. What caused the crash, Geeks? I think it was comments from the BOJ.
Yeah, and the comments on the tightening, changing their policy.
Chad, Pretoria is where it's at. Let's see what Neil van der Westhuizen is doing here, my Chadodonians. Alright, Neil, price must fail to hold the 80. Nice Asia lows there. Daily pivot rejected. 80 is bearish, waiting for some type of little structure support, structure break. Alright, Neil. Let's quickly look at Euro USD, what Nila is looking for. Alright, so Nila is looking for some type of retest of Asia lows, a little support being created, breaking below that 80. And then he wants to go short.
You want to go short on?
Euro USD.
So that would line up with my UJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Nila, I'll back you on that. Not the cleanest setup for me though, personally. GU is a lot cleaner for me. No retest of the daily pivot yet. And then some of these UJ pairs, looking at a little bit of a snap, crackle and pop back to the upside. You wouldn't consider EJ maybe? Because we're holding that 50, but we've got Asia. Yes, we've got another big Asia range. Flip.
Nah, I'm liking UJ.
Yeah, UJ.
UJ, we know the thing is we're at the pivot, but we've got that support area we want to break, or resistance area.
Chris, key levels for gold. Here's the key level: 2034 and 2016. That's quite a big range, but if numbers come out direct, and when I say direct, you could see gold doing a $75 move today. Easy. If the numbers are very clean cut, either to the upside or to the downside, you can see gold moving massively today. Keeks, what do you do?
Yeah.
Gold just testing this previous weekly resistance levels, hold as support, and we literally take out the weekly high.
Yes.
$136 move. I think accounts are gonna be broken.
Yeah, that will be brutal. I think a few people will cry. Like honestly, they'll cry.
Neil is definitely a hacker or something. Does EU and gold have correlation? You can just easily check that, Easter Mace, if you want. On TradingView, you can go to compare symbol and you can put the euro over gold, and then you can see if they correlate. So let's go on the hourly. Alright, you can see that they are relatively correlated. Yeah, they are correlated, my brother. The correlation just started breaking down here. Because look at EU on the hourly, EU was going down. So from the 29th of November, gold went into a consolidation, EU started going down, and then gold had this massive rally that the euro didn't have. But after that, they started getting back into correlation. So if you ever Ever want to check the correlation, that's the way you can do it. But technically they should correlate. I think we're looking more like 150 to 200 pip move. Could be, like I said, if it's mixed. Oh, Nathan Williams in the house, baby. Good to see you, my brother. Not a perfect setup. In looking at some setups that rejects 2 key levels consecutively, still backtesting will form part of my R&D trades. Keep me updated, Nila. Keep me posted. Are you guys going to start the stream earlier today? I know we've got the podcast today. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up. 43 more. Chad, let's do it. We want to do that giveaway. Today I'm looking at dollar buys from 102.50. Let's quickly look at it. Yo, 102.50. That's low, my brother. It's very close to the weekly pivot. Are you guys streaming NFP? Maybe we do a pop-up stream. We'll keep the suspense going. Pin the giveaway in the chat. Seems to have forgotten. Keeks, can you maybe? I still can't. I'm gonna type it out, and you can just copy it there from the chat.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, I can pin it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chad, the pin is back. It's going to be a good day. I can finally pin my own messages. I think the markets are going to range into NFP. I think they are. What time do we have? What time do we have some news today? Somebody mentioned something about pound. Consumer inflation expectations. 8 minutes. Let's see. Oof. Dollar starting to move a bit here, Chad. Where's the playlist? Let's get some bangers in here. $36 more likes, Chad. Please explain the giveaway game, Jason. So what we're gonna do is, if you have liked and subscribed to this channel, you have to like the stream, you have to be subscribed to the channel. And what we usually do, it is very primitive, but it is very accurate. We write numbers on our side on a piece of paper, but you don't know what the number is, and we're going to tell you in what range. Is it between 700 or 800? Is it between 100 to 200? And you just guess a number, and if your number was written down and you're the first one, then you are a winner, my brother. Does the stop loss tracing stack when gaining profit in the Vault Fund account? ONZ, it is static and equity based, but remember it resets every 24 hours. So if you look at your wait, let me actually log in for you. Just want to bring it across here and you can see it. Let's quickly bring it up here. Alt. So yeah, you can see it is based off your balance. So it basically resets every day. So that daily loss limit, this is the current challenge. This is my phase 2. As you can see, it has been slippery, folks. But your max drawdown remains 900. Balance, let me see if I put on balance. Wait. So there's your growth target, there's your... So every day it will reset. Chris, German 30 doing us 30. Yo. Chad, I told you yesterday, it is going to be tricky if you are trying to short this thing. Here's my thing, why would you short? You haven't had any type of confirmed resistance. We haven't taken out any daily lows. Remember yesterday when I talked about looking at the daily low and high? So if I had to plot this, what is this market structure telling me? We have not taken out any daily lows on the daily candles. This thing is still bullish as you won't believe. Haven't taken out any daily lows, so why would I look to short this? Keys, what did you train this morning, my brother?
I had arms.
Arms.
Always get a little arm workout on a Friday.
What pre-workout are you currently using?
Heavy Nation.
Heavy Nation.
Yeah.
Where can I get it? This game?
They're not actually at this game.
Oh,
so
shit.
you have to order it at either online from their shop or from Take a Lot.
Does it give you that, like, it feels like there's ants on your skin?
They itch. Yeah.
Does it get, oh, I want that. So I need to order.
Yeah.
Do you have an affiliate link with them?
They actually redid the website, so all our affiliate codes are actually down at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately we can't use them.
Local company?
Yeah, local company.
Heavy Nation. Be honest, is it good?
Honestly, like the other products that honestly I'd say are there, but their pre-workouts are definitely the best pre-workouts.
Which one are you, Jackhammer or
So
Filthy Pump?
I like the Filthy Pump is a non-stimulant,
Yeah.
so that's it, obviously if you don't want that. But the Jackhammer, very very good. The Vasco Junkie, very very good. And if you ever want to train heavy, like when you do like your leg day stuff like that, then the heavy dose. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Jackhammer or Vasco Junkie.
I guess for somebody like me with a dad bod, what would you suggest?
I'd go Vasco Junkie. Like
That's
it's so good. I love it.
Okay, it's so good that it's sold out, literally. Chad, that's how good it is.
Alright, there you go, Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. Jackhammer. And it's relatively well priced, eh?
Yeah.
Blueberry, green apple.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
And green apple.
Pre for everyone. Mega dose looks a little bit intense, my bro.
It is. So the guy, it's a collaboration with my old coach, Nicolas Supria.
Yeah.
So he is a beast. So he's like a heavy, like one of the top powerlifters in the world. And they made this in collaboration. Like, what would he want in a pre-workout?
Beastie Boys. Chad, I'm looking at UJ here, and if we can retest Asia highs, get a structure break here, I'm going to execute.
What are you looking for? GJ?
UJ. Bars.
Oh, you also want to go bars?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for a structure break here. Yeah, about 70 rand shipping. Maybe I should get something else.
Let's get something else. The protein, the old one I actually really enjoyed, but I haven't even had the new one yet because it was sold out the whole time. So if it is in stock, I'd say try that.
A little proteinino.
Yeah. Other ones they're normal, like aminos, stuff like that, or they are very good.
Heavyware.
He gives off a shirt.
Everything's sold out. What is happening at Heavy Nation?
Nah, it is a very, very popular brand.
Keegs, what is your brand going to be called once we got merch going?
Let's think. Yeah, let's think.
Okay, Nila is short on EU. Alright, there's that trade Nila shared earlier. Beautiful, Nila. Beautiful, beautiful. Chad, here's that level 180. We said that retest. Nila shorted there. 15 pip stop.
Yes, he's in it, eh?
Yeah, no, Nila. Alright, Nila almost at break even. Session lows. This was pre-market lows. And Nila would go for his 1-to-1 there. Nila, I would say as soon as you hit the session lows, pre-market session lows there, break even. Either going to see a lot of volume there, or it's going to come all the way back up to the daily pivot. Chad, Nila shared this earlier. We talked about it. I still told him there's it. Any closures below, I will go short 107.80. Nila is somebody I've worked with, and he's not as strong as I am, but in terms of trading, he can trade. No, I'm kidding with you guys. Nila is stronger than me. But again, this is Chris, slap some Glen Butrell. No man. No man. Chris gets smelling salts. I just sweat in the gym and then I smell my shirt, and it smells pretty salty sometimes. Jackhammer and Filthy Pump. Chad, 20 more likes, baby, when doing that giveaway. What is your guys' turnaround a month? I don't turn around a lot, but maybe 2 to 3 times I turn around. Cock scared of pre-workout, I just stick to a strong black coffee. Keenan, I'll never make that mistake. Years ago, we had this one player. He believed in 5 spoons of coffee, like strong coffee before a game. Did I not cramp like a motherfucker in that game? And after that, bro, I was so dehydrated. Can't have so much caffeine. First time seeing Keegs. Is that a vape, Keegs?
That's a vape, boyki.
Is that a vape, my guy? Between me and you, we've basically killed the... That's why I've got this one, my boy. Because you've taken all of the peach mint. I was like, yo, my boy Keegs was here this morning. Where's the peach mint, baby? I'm B on E, you're not playing around with that pre-session lows. Alright, Chad, let's see what Nila is about here. I think it's a little bit early, Nila, because you can still come back to retest this breakout level and then go lower. But again, there's nothing wrong with being aggressive with your risk management. Nothing wrong with that. UJ, Keegs, are we going to lock it in for UJ? I'm going to set some alerts here.
Yeah.
You back me on this, 144.38.
I'll back you. I was literally just saying earlier,
Chad, we might get a very sneaky little long here. Alrighty. Why do I have so many alerts? Yeah, Chad, so unfortunately we're not doing the podcast today. Oh, Justin, hey. Now we've got Justin Vessels on deck today. Robbie Vessels' brother, he was actually pivotal in helping Robbie create that first song that made Robbie go viral. Liu Loop. He's actually going to do the Liu Loop for us and give us the backstory of the Liu Loop in today's podcast. You guys don't want to miss that. 12 more. Chad, look at that. Chris, what is the time frame to complete the funded accounts? Unlimited, my brother. Unlimited time. Turnaround. Sorry, my brother. What do you mean turnaround percentage? Some months we average 5%, some months we average 10%. It's all irrelevant. If you look at the RR, somebody could make 50% using our trade. Somebody could make 1%. I think that is irrelevant. It's load shedding at 12. Lol. Let's get them likes up. Let's go. 10 more likes, 9 more likes. Jane's got a new playlist for y'all. Search Coffee Break 16. Let's see. Coffee Break 16. Coffee Break 16. Alright, Chad, we're going with Coffee Break 16. Let's get it. This man is literally having a coffee somewhere in Austria. Bischof Schoven. Alright, my boy, pivot back. Let's feel the vibes, Chad. We've got 9 more likes, baby. Let's get those 9 more likes. I'm going to like my own stream here now as well. Keegs, have you liked the stream? Let's get the chat too.
I have.
Alright. Coffee break 16, baby. We are live. Oh, baby. What do you know about those coffee breaks? Chris, who is buying the burgers? But we actually want to do a sushi buffet. Chris, I never asked, is there a max amount I'm allowed to gain? No max amount.
Max amount.
That is some beautiful optimism there from Redact, asking the right questions. 8 more. Oh, 200 likes. Chad, I'm just going to go pee when I get back. We're going to do that giveaway. We're actually going to get Justin to throw down a number here. Justin, you can choose any range but it needs to be in 100 intervals. And write it down big like this. Get a piece of paper from Caitlin. And we're gonna get Justin, our special guest today, on stream to get his number. And when I'm back, we're gonna do that giveaway. Keegs, over to your screen, my brother.
Perfect. Oh guys, we're just waiting for this break above this side, yeah. So you see this is that support we've been holding. Sorry, I'm all resistance actually, but we just want to get that break above. So that really, guys, that's all we are waiting for now. Just trying to see what market's going to give us. There can be quite the consolidation before this. Man's ready, yeah.
I'm loving the tunes, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, Chris is tall, eh? Damn. Morning, Mr. Devon. What you tune? Yeah, like the stream.
Sorry guys, we have likes. We're just waiting for Chris to come back now after the little bathroom break.
A bit smaller. I think it's a lot smaller, eh?
Oh, bro, so that's the only thing I hate about these. Like a day like this now, market's just consolidating.
Is he running an EU trade?
Oh no, Neil is not.
Oh, you guys checking that out?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
Neil's
Mr. Chris.
in EU.
Alright.
Still.
Alright, ek hoop jy het vir die klaar die nommer gebruik. Okay, Chad.
When we're together, it's meant to be. I love the way you love me. We smile, here we are, we know this is the best part. This is the best part. This is the best part.
What? Yo. All right, Chad. Flip sake, sorry. How did I almost die on my own spit in my throat? Wait. There's one song. There's one song I want to do for you guys. Yeah, okay.
Spending time taking the view. I love everything we do.
Okay, coffee break needs to chill. Oh, baby, it's giveaway time. We've got the number range. We're about to get this giveaway going, baby, and I hope you guys are ready. And Chad, number range is between 800 to 900. Before you start your numbers, we're gonna click start. I just need to put on slow mode, and slow mode is live. And Chad, with that, we are go. Chadadonia, 800 to
I'm gonna take
900.
it off my screen, eh?
Oh shit, my brother. Alright. Chad, we are live, baby. 800 to 900. Let's go. Chad, getting close, baby.
They're getting very close.
Ooh. Whoa. Chad is getting close, baby.
That's it. Don't see one yet.
No. Oh, come on, Chad, baby. Between 800 to 900, you guys can get it.
Yeah.
Ah, there we got it. Neo. Rambo Ho. Chad, let's just edit that quickly. Keeks, I've got Neo.
Whoa. I don't even see Neo. Where the hell do you see
Just
this?
below Tsepo.
Yeah.
Neo Rambo Ho, my brother. We're just gonna quickly edit this one. Just make sure, because I know there's gonna be people again saying, I said it first, this, that. Let's just quickly confirm anything above that. 826 was the number. Neo was the first one I saw to get it. We're just gonna edit here quickly. Alright.
Let's see. So far, yeah, I think it definitely is him.
Yeah.
Guys came close a few times.
We had some 825s. Neo, my brother. Neo, you know the drill, my brother. Send me a message on Instagram. And please go and register a Vault Funder profile in the meantime. And oh my goodness, baby. Oh, Chad. You guys weren't ready for the coup.
Yeah, Chris, hold on. Guys, we did just go through. It's not there. David, if your 826 is grey, you're on slow mode. The number didn't come through.
Neo Rumba Hobo. So this brings the dollar down. This song. Check the dollar. You might see the dollar going down. Keeks, just keep them busy. I just need to answer it to my wife.
Nah, all good. Yeah, guys, so keep in mind, if it's grey, remember we have slow mode enabled. So if it's grey, that means it's in slow mode. The message didn't come through, so we don't have it on our side. You've sent it, but it's in that slow mode, that time period. Only when that time period is up, the number will come through. Guys, I'm gonna same thing. It is grey. It didn't come through to us. Okay, very, very simple to understand this.
Chatadonia. We're doing another giveaway this afternoon, so don't stress. And we're going to give away a trade here today, so definitely do not stress, my brothers. We've got you guys. 2876.
Okay, Amina, and yes, yours isn't grey, but you literally sent it after we announced the winner. You literally sent it after Justin even said it. Like, yeah, it's not grey, but you sent it after we've announced the winner.
Come on, Chad, we're gonna do giveaways. Maybe we do giveaways for the rest of the year. Maybe. Oh, mute says a beauty. Chad, can we get this UJ for the team? It is Friday, baby. Let's go. Chad, beautiful giveaway. Let's see if we can get UJ through the line here. Daily pivot. We're going to take a shot at it. Myself and Keeks will back up the volume on it. Hopefully we get it. I am keen for a trade like you wouldn't believe. This playlist is Coffee Breaks, Volume 16 by myself, by my boy Pivot Back, all the way from Austria. Chad, but beautiful day here. Let me see if Keeks is just gonna drop there for a second. Alright. Nothing there yet. Stop with slow mode. Let's smash the chat. Alright, let's get it back up. Let's take slow mode off. Let's take slow mode off, and alright, we're back to normal. Mark, can you tell me what's the name of this music, please? What is this? Is this like EDM? Keeks? Like electric drum and bass or electric dance or I don't. Please, would you have a word on CAD JPY? Let's have a look at it quickly. We've got our alert set here. Alright, Chad, I think it's time to start locking it in here on UJ. We're quickly going to look at CAD JPY for my fellow brother here. I quite dig this. As it's got a very soothing effect, also with a little bit of hype. It's almost like that pre-drinks vibe back kicks. You're not really yet like you're easing into it. 1 or 2 drinks, getting the hips loose a little bit. You're not fully committed to the night yet. Maybe it doesn't go from pre-drinks to after drinks. Maybe you go to bed afterwards, but it's giving some vibes. I like it. Alright, CAD JPY. Obviously, all the CAD pairs absolutely dying yesterday, but it is still firmly bearish. Are we going to get some type of pullback being Friday? I don't know. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, what do we have? Something very similar as to what we're seeing on all the yen pairs. Asia highs, price sticking around these Asia highs, daily pivot right there, round number holding. So I would say potential longs on CAD JPY above there, similar to what we're looking on at UJ. So shorts, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily short unless we can start breaking back bearish on the 80. But again, this thing can come all the way down to fill that wick, that low created there yesterday. So that is a quick look at that. US30, let's quickly look at it. US30. Alright, holding Asia lows, took Asia highs. Maybe this thing's just going to come back inside of the range. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just going to mess around here inside the range. That's why I'm saying wouldn't trade it out of session, wouldn't trade it before NFP. UJ, GJ, gold still ranging, GU dying. EU messing about here. Nila taking a short there. Holding session lows, like I said, could come back all the way up. German 30 still running. EJ. There's that 50 level. Asia highs. Alright. What's DXY doing? Session highs. Creating some type of little double top. Still looking bullish. Maybe if we can get that breakout. Testing. That's dance house music. Alright. Now I also know. Chris, just a question. Is the funded account similar to the no deposit bonus accounts? No. It's a funding challenge. Phase 1 and phase 2. If you go on the Vault Funder website, it's a phase 1 and a phase 2 challenge. And then after you've completed phase 1 and phase 2, it becomes a live account on step 3, where you keep 80% of the profits. I mean, EU buys from that session low sweep. Yeah, could work. I honestly feel like price is going to be trading around these levels close to NFP. So you're not right, you're not wrong. Price will tell you that. Gigs, you're also waiting for a simple break of structure, eh? Or UJ?
UJ, yeah.
Okay.
That I am.
Do we have our alerts there? 144.37. Chad, Keegan only has till next week Wednesday, and then Thursday we've got our little year-end function. And Friday I'm gonna come in for the morning session, and then that week after that Edgar is gonna join me. My man Edgar, big sexual chocolate, coming in to the house. He's a better looking version of Mark Henry, the original sexual chocolate. I don't know if you remember Mark Henry from the wrestling days, but Edgar's the better looking younger brother. So Edgar, Chad, who remembers Mark Henry, the original sexual chocolate? Yes, my man, the original sexual chocolate. Keeks, was this before your time?
I grew up with Mark Henry.
Really?
Yeah. With him in the Big Show.
Just checking out, he was a unit, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, forget this man was he was a big piece of human, eh? But this man in a suit, my brother, this is something you need to aspire to. This right here. My boy. Edgar actually does look a little bit like sexual chocolate. But we're definitely gonna give it to Edgar. He's the better looking one. That's one way of getting Edgar in the chat. Keeks, do you have a free TradingView account or paid one? Free only offers two. I think Keegan has got a paid one.
Yeah, I don't know what the point in that one is, but yeah, I've got a paid one.
No, I think it's because he's asking about the indicators.
Yeah, I've got a paid one. Yeah, it's a paid one. I swear they could hear that.
Is Caitlin like the new in-house moderator for...
I see this.
Caitlin does the vibe checks for us. She comes in every now and again and she's like, guys, the vibes are low. Energy is low. We need some more of that Asian pan flute music or...
Yeah, because also, hey, just keep in mind, I don't want to be the person to be the bearer of bad news. But if we can't get a trade now, we also have time to set up for podcast. Yeah.
What time is the podcast?
We normally do 1:30.
Chat. So we've got as what's her name scheduled it for us?
I don't know. I'm gonna put money and say no.
Because I've been scheduling the streams this entire week. What's her name hasn't scheduled one. No.
Yeah.
He hasn't scheduled it. Chad, 1:30 in an hour and 25 minutes. We're doing the podcast, and for the podcast, we are actually giving away a $10,000 account. So be sure to join. It's going to be a little bit different in terms of the giveaway. But we're going to give... So we've got two more giveaways today. We've got the
podcast and
podcast
New York session.
And New York session. So Mo's scheduling it now. Joe, Caitlin's on it. Caitlin Matthews. All right, Chad.
I'm really look at the time as well. I'm not going to trade now.
No.
Yeah.
Chad, we're going to see you guys on the pod Then we're going to see you guys for NYSE podcast, 1:30. We need to break up the set. We need to set everything up for the pod. And then we are going to see you guys for the podcast, hour and a half, $10,000 giveaway. So be sure to join in. What time? El San Antonio in an hour and 25 minutes podcast live. We will be doing the giveaway there. We've got Justin Vessels, the brother of Robbie Vessels, Lulip. He will also be doing the Lulip giveaway. Yes, giveaway on the pod, hour and a half on this channel. You will see it. See you guys there. Chat, peace and love. Neo, please get in contact with me. I want to make sure you get that account. And Gigs, any song you want us to close out with? Wait, you need to give me one. You need to give me a banger. It needs to be a
banger.
It needs to be a bomb. Oh, you can? Gigs, it needs to be an absolute bomb.
Okay, hold on.
It needs to be a bomber.
Let's see. We're gonna find one.
I quite like that Metro booming one, but I don't know if it's... No, we need a... You always give some bangers. Give me a... Chad, what are we closing with? Give us... we need a banger.
Oh, okay, wait.
Talk to me. Show it to me. Oh, okay, Chad. I haven't, I'm bad with music.
Have you heard? You must have heard the song.
I might have. Tien Jordan, yes, I definitely have heard this. Alright, Chad, this is what we're going to close out with. And, Gigs, I don't know if it's the right one. It looks like a country song. Let's see. It looks like the right one. Chatadonia, baby. We're going to see you in an hour and a half. Let's keep up the vibes. It's going to be a good day. One more trading session left of the week. We've got the podcast, $10,000 giveaway. Be sure to join. And peace and love. Kicks, any closing remarks for the Chad?
Yo guys, just be clever, be safe. Don't blow your accounts with NFP. But I hope you guys are clever with it. And we'll see you guys for New York session.
Chad, I haven't even landed the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Chris Dix. We want to just thank you for flying with Vault Markets Airlines, proud carrier of the opening bell. We're just going to ask the Chad quickly now to offload any bags that they might be holding. The aerostesses will come through the aisles now to take care of those bags. And we're just going to ask you to keep your seatbelts loosely fastened for the flight later this afternoon, as we are expecting some heavy volatility and some turbulence. But with that being said, Chad, we want to thank you for flying with us, and please stay safe. See you guys in the podcast. $10,000 giveaway. Weather's looking fine and clear here in Port Elizabeth today, but with that being said, peace and love, my Chad.
Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back question. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Raw, time to go off, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight